Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage on PSN, and welcome to a different night for Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. I hope everyone's doing okay. I don't know if I'm going to play for about 2 hours tonight. I'm not sure. Because getting tired. And I just finished eating, so yeah. Well, I finished eating a while ago, but
we'll be back soon.
We'll be here.
A word, Mariner?
Something the matter?
I gotta
about what happened.
rip you a new one.
The twins seem to appreciate.
Stop it. I know you mean well. You think getting me to talk about my past will help me get over it. It won't. I've spent the past 5 years burying the man that abandoned his brother and fled the city. Stop trying to bring him back. Is that clear?
But you...
Is that clear, Mariner?
As the belt, sir.
Good. Now, come on.
Oh yeah, I have to read crap. Fuck. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to. Also, I need to hit the right number 2 button, which is R, not L. Okay. I find it almost unbelievable that I know so little about this man. No, that's wrong. There, I've done it. Told him off. I don't enjoy such activities, but I must do what is best for the investigation. I only hope he won't take it too harshly. He is a good healer. Yeah, for story-wise... Shut up. Okay, what? Oh, because of the last cutscene. That's it. Her stalwartness in performing her duties is going to be a source of problems in the near future. That much I can say with certainty. She is too committed to her guild. Nothing I say or do seems to rattle her allegiance to it. Perhaps. Well, I was updating. Sorry, this is reminding me of updating the. I didn't say her name when I updated the videos for YouTube because I forgot what her name was. Actually, that wasn't crossing my mind. I just wanted to quickly get the videos up and into my playlist on YouTube. But I did say that she was kind of like a moral character. And I don't know if she's moral, but more duty bound. But whatever. I didn't say paladin, oddly enough, even though that's kind of what her guild seems to be like. Or knight, since it's not really healing, but usually people think paladins more, even though traditionally knights would be the honor code too. Just not when it comes to D&D, and whatever other tabletop, Pathfinder and whatever else. That was the game that I was trying to think about, I think 2 nights ago, or 2 sessions ago, was Pathfinder. I don't know why I forgot that. Probably because I don't have my books for Pathfinder right now anymore, because I packed them up however many shipments ago. Oh, actually, side note, I'm officially done with packing. Actually, I think I said that yesterday. Yep, I did. Never mind. That wasn't a new side note. That was a repeat side note because Dark is tired and doesn't remember crap. Anywho, let's continue. So she's too committed to perhaps if I learn how she came to be the unflinching, impermeable marshal that she is, or identify the winds that sway the sails of her heart, maybe I nope, it's not maybe. Might I begin to construct a plan to unravel her loyalties? Toying with the allegiances of others is not a favorite pastime of mine, but I won't be the first to admit its usefulness in situations such as this, even though you clearly stated that you wouldn't want to do that. Okay, anyway, there must be some way I can shake this undaunted bastion. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm glad Mascherines is one word because that was something I added on the YouTube. Let's see. Ruins, the Cleaver. Few ruins in Umbra are as mysterious as the Cleaver. The jagged protrusion, there's an R, second R, from the soil that form its earthen canopy are clearly unnatural. Considering the availability of Mascherines, it would be sensible to assume that the outcrop was constructed with an intention in mind, and by a wielder of a Mascherine, or however that stupid word is pronounced. But geologists and earthbrands alike have ascertained after years of scrutiny that the formations that compose the Cleaver were not brought into existence with the aid of magic. There are actually still geologists in this world. I'm actually shocked that you have science. Based on the amount of okay, whatever. How then did the monument that shelters ruins beneath come into being, and what could have had the ability to wrench the innards of the earth so violently to summon it? Okay, so I'm not saying that there couldn't be science and scientists in this world. I mean, you can have magic and science. It's just when there really isn't a huge explanation on how all that can coincide together, because you don't have tons and tons of lore, probably because this is a low budget, independent studio gaming company. But I mean, yeah, I just didn't think. That's the problem. Dark didn't think. Okay. These questions had once been at the forefront of the minds of the vigilists, researchers of the registry, until the ward that the ruins belong to, the Shattered Stone, was handed over to the care of the... Why is there so many different words that are hard to pronounce? Wow, is it Kaka or Kasa or Kaxa or Kaska? I don't know. Cassiatori. We're going to say Cassiatori. Since then, few expeditions to the Cleaver have been conducted for the benefit of academia. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see. Clearly have to go in... Oh, okay, fine.
Steepled fingers of stone.
I wonder what we'll find.
Monsters.
Hopefully something that leads us closer to...
Why is this open also? Huh? There's someone getting their booty whooped. Am I gonna attack it? Tornado!
Better meet them.
All over here, sir! Come on.
Can't stand for much longer.
Why am I not doing it? Also, why did you fall down?
A welcome sight you are.
Why can't I do this?
Take it. I can't keep this up.
God damn it. Oh, I'm almost dead.
I'm sorry. A
died.
welcome sight you are.
I brought him up right as I died. That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! Are you fucking kidding me, mate? Thank you.
It seems we rushed here for nothing.
Surely you didn't think Cicero Gavar. I'd assumed you'd taken roots
Inspectory,
somewhere
shoot.
across the
I was
belt.
spelling that in the
I had, until
in my
those roots
YouTube
dried
files,
up
and then
shriveled.
I think I forgot to
You're
say it.
brave, stepping into cacciatore territory without
I think I
permission.
misspelled it, actually.
I'd like to think the desperate cries of your men were permission enough.
Already you cultivate words for posturing.
Forgive me. It slipped my mind how indisposed the Cacciatore are towards the nuances of politics.
Cacciatore.
Why are you here?
I need to know if this ward has seen visitors from the White Spire recently.
Should you not be seeking that answer in a mirror?
One of our own is missing. He was acting clandestinely.
And you spurned the Green Guild for straying from politics. See what they do to your own.
Please, Rex, answer the question.
There has been one recently, from what my men have told me. A Regente, I believe.
Can you tell us more?
No, but I know someone who can. In exchange for the answer, my guild will be acquitted for any dues you think it owes for your assistance battling the Fae.
Fair enough.
And you will leave us out of your mire of politics.
As far as I can.
Her name is Amadea, and she is partial towards the Cleaver. She believes it was a special site in the times of the Dementicate, and has been studying its contents for years now.
And she knows about the Regenti?
My men said they traveled to the lower levels of the ruins together.
For what?
I don't know.
The Rex of the Cacciatore not knowing the business of his own?
Amadea is of the Dieci.
And she operates freely within your territory?
There are special circumstances.
She bribed you.
You said you would leave me out of the mire.
So I did. Where is she now?
Further down in the ruins, I suspect. She was with us when the Kilgan attacked, but she didn't stay by our side.
I see. Then, with your permission.
Go, and consider our debt settled. May this be the last I see of the Spire's poison.
I doubt it, but, you know. Well, I can go that way? Interesting. Fae of the Stone, found principally in subterranean ruins. These are among the most territorial Fae and also among the most common. Fortunately, they tend to keep to the ruins and rarely bother anyone beyond that. I didn't read all of them. Okay, I got the sewer ones. How about the... I guess they were paper. The other ones were paper. I swear there's another type, but I guess not. Recantarius. Men who lead from sequestered distant thrones often steer their people with wow, there's a space there and I got thrown off. Nope, it isn't within. It's actually within. Wow. That is correct, Dark. You totally... Your mind... Would it be the eyes we're reading correctly, not the mind, or the other way around? I don't really know. It must be the eyes because I'm tired, so... With thin veins. With thin reins. Their influence on those they need inspire seldom galvanizes as it ought to. Men like Brecken, however, have come to understand that in order to stir within his people the motivation to not simply live, but thrive on the soils of Umbra. He cannot afford to be so remiss a leader. Barking orders at the backs of his men is insufficient. He must stand with them and lead them from the flank. It is this camaraderie that the leader of the Cacciatore has developed that has allowed the Green Guild to be as strong as they are. Despite their fondness for solitude, under Bracken's leadership, the Cacciatore have managed to come together to survive. Heartily, I might add, in both the city and the wildernesses of the Echoing Plains. So I said earlier that it was easier to read. I think when I'm not tired, it's easier to read. I'm wrong. Okay, anywho. Oh, because we do have to go that way. Cacciatore. Origins. The Cacciatore is officially the youngest of the Ciamora, however that was pronounced, I don't remember, having probably been formed during the early years of the 7th Canticle. Compared to the rest of the Ciamora, the origin story of the Cacciatore is blissfully simple. During the Miscela, which began roughly at the end of the 5th Canticle and lasted all the way to the end of the 6th, Masquerada from the Randagia flocked towards the city in hordes, intended on carving out for themselves a piece of the city. Not all of the Masquerada were thirsty for the bustle of city life, however, and a fraction of them willingly chose to stay in the Randagia. These Masqueradas soon realized that the thirst and avarice of the other guilds were insatiable. The guilds from the city wanted to expand their grasps and looked at the Randagia as lands that could be claimed, with people that could be exploited. Sensibly, this threatened the way of life of the Masquerada that thrived in the Randagia. Their primary agrarian and nature-oriented lifestyle was fundamentally at odds with the political, complicated way the city worked. Furthermore, the Masquerada and the Randagia didn't quite have the same relationship with the Contadani of the Randagia as the Masquerada in the city had with the Contadina there. In the Randagia, the relationship between the two groups was far more cordial and respectful, and the Masquerada there wished to keep it that way. What if I had chosen a green mask? And so, in an attempt to keep the influence of the city to the city, the scattered Masquerada of the Randagia banded together to form a guild under which all the lands of the Randagia were to be protected. Any infringement upon any of the lands of the Randagia by any of the other guilds would incur the wrath of these Masquerada that began to call themselves the Cacciatore. So you're tree huggers, gotcha. Or conservationists, sure, we can say that. I mean, because we're in a desert right now, so... Despite the Cacciatore's primary focus on the Echoing Plains and the settlements around Ombre, the facet that it is one of the guilds of Ombre has required it to have a base of operations, however small, within the city itself. Even so, however, they have striven tirelessly to separate themselves from the politics of the city as much as has been possible, preferring a simpler life. Well, okay, so do they actually have like a room in the city, or are they like on, not in the tower, but like on the outskirts? Like, don't explain it. They go in there because it's a small area. Oh, I didn't realize I knocked it. I'm so sorry. Mistakes were made. Also have to click on here. Oh, we're going down. That's why.
I can't believe you just coerced the Rex of the Cacciatore.
I don't like it any more than you do, but any other way, and he wouldn't have let us stand upon his soil.
What I'd do to see this city free of its politics.
Hold on, sir.
What's the matter?
Are you going down into the ruins?
Yes? What's it to you?
A few of us were scouts, and we'd been deeper in the ruins when the Kilgan, the Fae, began attacking.
Well, you made it out alive. Good on you.
Not all of us. One of the scouts, Igoris, hasn't made it out yet. I was hoping...
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Thank you, sir.
He's my lover. Well, he has a name, so maybe he's important. The cleaver, landing the cleaving. The ruins of Ombre. Before the, let's drink some water. Before the words Citte della Ombre had even crossed the minds of the settlers of the region, there were the ruins, large shattered monuments that hinted at a great kingdom that ruled the land in and around the shadow of the mountain Sierra Veda. Veda? Don't know. In years long past. Within these gargantuan and mostly subterranean labyrinths hid mainly two things, both as wondrous and as frightening as the other: Mascherines and the Fae. The acquisition of the former and the banishment of the latter were key milestones in the growth and flourishing of the city. As the city fudge me. Where the fuck did it go? There we go. As the city grew and expanded, however, the ruins that had once been lauded as great mines of power slowly began to grow obsolete. Coin and politics began to appeal to the peoples of the lands as more suitable avenues of power, as the finite treasures of the ruins became more and more difficult to extract from the shadows. And so the pieces of the already crumbling physical culture of an ancient civilization were walled off and mostly forgotten, and with them myriads of secrets that to this day remain undiscovered. Ooh la la. Okay.
You think this Amadea can help us?
She better. If not, I don't know what other leads we have.
Indeed. Go up here.
Here they come!
Oh, Scheisse.
Welcome, sight you are.
Yes. That hurt.
I was just trying to climb up a ladder. A-holes.
Well, it seems that this is our ride down.
Tides. It looks unstable.
The best survivalists in all of
Really?
Underworld
It doesn't look that
will-
unstable to me, sir.
should support you. I hope.
Your faith in my weight is touching.
Dude, he's not that
At least it's
big.
not a rusty ladder. Come on.
Is that going to be a long game thing about the rusty ladder? I mean, come on, it was rusty. It's not his fault. I don't know how it didn't break on that guy's. On Cicero's fault, but Cicero's dainty.
Here we are. The ruins proper.
None of these ruins are proper. Haven't been in millennia. Hold on.
What are they doing?
Blocking our way, that's what. Are you ready?
When you are.
It's X. Psh, I totally forgot. No.
So the storm begins.
Jesus, he just dies like a mofo.
Sorry.
Better than this.
You have my thanks.
Okay, why did that not?
You take it.
Jesus, this game. A Rubik's
Seems
Cube.
like they were guarding this.
Cicero.
Do you remember the Fae in Raz's office?
Cicero.
The way they were guarding it.
There's
reminds me
more
those
of
in the
them.
past.
Cicero!
What?
Put it down.
Let him.
Down. Step away. Don't follow me.
What just happened?
I'm not quite sure.
Do you think that's Amadea?
She was wearing the Dieci's colors. Muted, but definitely still the Dieci's.
And her name appeared on her,
then.
her portrait. So she's Cesario. It's probably Cesario, not Sicario. Cesario. It is clear from the way she moves. Nimble. Oh my gosh. Why am I playing tonight? Not that I was not tired yesterday, but come on now. Nimble. Why can't my mind work? How do you pronounce that again? It's Alacritus. Alacritus. You know what? I don't want to. I'm already wasting time, so we might as well look it up so I can actually pronounce it properly. Why is my keyboard in Korean? What the heck? I didn't type something up last in Korean, especially not in a dictionary. In a translator, yes, but not in a dictionary. Well, let's actually pop up the word. Okay, well, maybe not. Let's pop up the word. Now I can't. Oh my gosh, it's Critias. There's an O after the A, of course there is. There's always O-U-S. Okay, how did I misspell that? Oh, there's not an I there. Yeah, I get an ad. Fuck a duck. Oh, I hate smartphones. Alacrity.
Alacrity. Alacritus. Alacritus.
Alacritus? Alacritus? Interesting. Okay, Alacritus. Alacritus. Alacritus or Alacritus, I don't know which. Agile. And I didn't even look at what it actually means. I was just listening to how to pronounce it. Oh, I mean, I know the word. It's just that my mind's not working. And it surprises me considering she is from the Daiichi. I think they said Daiichi. I hold nothing against the Opal Guild, of course, but all in the city know that they are the least proficient in the Physica. Okay. I'd have expected her to be a dirge, at least, or perhaps a practitioner of the Visiva. When we eventually catch up to her, I might be interested in asking about her training. Another fact that surprises me is her ethnicity. Often those in the Dieci are of runic descent, but the girl has hair the color of fire and freckled skin. Was it freckled? I just thought it was pale. Okay. Oh, I didn't see freckled. Or freckles. Freckled, whatever. Of course, having someone that is not ethnically runic as part of the Opal Guild is not unheard of, but it is nonetheless surprising. A mere minute spent with her has left me with more questions and no answers. I'd best return the search. Don't follow me as we follow her.
Tides. This place is enormous.
Thankfully,
it's
the path is
ruins.
straight. Imagine how much work we'd have to do if it weren't.
They are ruins, sir. Pincer attack. Nope, we're gonna wait until we get up here.
Brace yourself.
Myself there. How do you think she's dealt with all these Fae?
She's quick on her feet. I suspect she mostly runs.
And she's mighty fine at it, too.
Oh, a new raw Mascherine obtained. Maybe for Cicero? Yeah, for Cicero, or not for Cicero, Calden is who I was thinking of. How do you decorate it? I guess we do it later. We're just picking them up right now. Picking them up. Picking them up. Okay. I hear fighting.
Tides. The mists are thick here, too.
With all the Fae, it's not surprising, is it?
Is that her?
Let's find out.
The cleaver antechamber.
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Watch your flanks!
I feel like more will appear. Ow, motherfucker. Can we not? I was trying to get away. I'm trapped. Oh god, I was trapped.
You have my thanks.
Oh, god damn it.
Better meet them. Taking too much.
Fuck! That was the first time I got a party wipe.
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Brace yourselves.
A welcome sight you are.
Why are you following me?
Razitof Azrus. We know who's been coming here with you. We want to know why.
And if I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Depends if we need more details.
He and I were working out of one of the rooms, deeper in.
Can you take us to it?
Something's made the Kilgan in the area aggressive, and their behavior has put the artifacts of these runes in danger.
What, are you some kind of curator? I'm sorry. We'll take care of the Kilgan, and you lead us to his work.
And then will we be done with one another?
If you wish.
Let's go.
Well, you are on the game's like title page, so like when you load the game, or probably on the art cover if we had the actual box, you know, like a real game. But yeah. Also, you're probably on my team now, so. Alright, some progress has been made at least. The woman, though she could be no more than a quarter century old. Sorry, I'm so tired it took me a moment to figure out what a quarter century old meant. Oh gosh. Ugh. Let's see, has allowed us to travel with her. I must say, for one, being so young, it's not so young, For one belonging to the Daichi, she is cold. Often the members of the Opal Guild are boisterous and gregarious, but she is reserved and more than willing to coat her words in ice. She seems to have wanted to have nothing to do with us as well, which any inspectory would tell you is all the more reason to keep a suspect as involved as possible. Her interest in the ruin is rather peculiar as well. Intent on preserving what little is left intact, she has proven herself remarkably concerned about the bones of the Dimenticate civilization. I understand I return to this notion continually, but every moment more I spend with her, the harder I find it to believe that she belongs to the Daichi Sovrani. Its members would be willing to bring the entire ruin down if you paid them enough crescents. So that's the currency, crescents, okay. I do not believe I am going to tease any answers out of her anytime soon. However, she has made the terms of our engagement painfully clear. Help her clear out the ruins of the Fae, and she brings us to where she and Razitof worked. What lies in store for us after, I cannot possibly begin to guess. These are all true. Oh. Oh, so they all have Paviceri, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. This is confusing. There we go. Dak.
Oh, this pit's pretty.
Let me guess. The light comes from some ancient Dimenticate technology that you've been studying.
No, that's just glowing moss.
Oh.
Also, I thought that was something that would bring up a learning point because it was purple, right? So I was kind of confused on that. Loading. So one of the applications I did after I was working on of the coffee shop.
So that cube you took from us, what is it?
I don't know.
Come now.
All I know is that it doesn't belong in your hands.
That's a harsh way to put it.
It doesn't belong in any of our hands. Just look at how the Fae guard it.
How curious behavior that was.
They're selective about what they protect. From my observations, they tend to be defensive about things that might have had some significance to the Dimenticate. Weapons, statues, things like that.
Maybe they were guardians.
You know a lot about that, don't you? Never mind then.
Crimson-haired Lara Croft doesn't want to deal with you right now. But yeah, so after I did work for grading and whatnot for my own, work, I did my, duty of trying to find a job, and I was like looking at a school for their application and trying to apply, and a lot of their information on their site and also on, like what they posted on other sites as well, like job sites and whatnot, didn't have a lot of information. And then they, on their website, their online portal, they're like, oh yeah, you need to do this, and I'm like, is this optional? Because you didn't mention this and I'm not prepared. And it was really weird because some of the things were common practice things and they weren't on there, and I was just really confused. But yeah, no, I want to go this way. Oh, that might be a way where there's monsters! Ha! That was successful. I don't want to be in that area. God damn. But yeah, I was really confused by it all. We don't comment about that person. Okay, I don't want to go too far out, but... Oh. Hey. Okay, let's go back and not go too far away, because we probably have to continue searching down here anyway.
So, can you at least tell us what Razitof has been working on?
He believes that the cleaver contains clues that'll lead him to some treasure or something.
You don't sound very confident.
You don't know the half of it.
What do you mean?
I'd never seen anyone more unstable.
Razitof?
He's one of the most grounded people I know.
He kept muttering to himself about nonsense and this search of his for some artifacts.
We should keep moving.
I think he's gone cuckoo, and or he's part of the other team. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I need to go back and actually follow maybe the storyline. Even though I want to explore the other parts. No! No! Plus, we can gain experience, so no. We're gonna do the other stuff. Forget it. Dark will sequence break.
Watch your flank!
So, you said you've been working beside him. Did he ever come to any breakthroughs?
There was one day a few weeks ago that he was going on about how he'd found it.
Found it?
Though I can't begin to tell you just what it is.
I see. Please, Amadea, are there any more rooms that we have to clear out? I'm quite itching to see what he's come up with.
This is the last of them. The room's just a ways over there.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were clearing out the enemies. I thought we were clearing them out as we go, but no. I wanna, before we go back over that way, there is this way where there's this dead corpse. Oh yeah, we're finding what's-his-face. It must be down here. Or in there, which we have to come back to later. Okay. As this is him, but I don't think it's him. I think that's someone else. Someone else is dead. I already forgot his name. Eldry, something-ery. Never mind.
I'm ready.
There are truths in this world that we have yet to even glimpse. Truths that, if you knew anything about the Dementicate, you would know they were familiar with. There's much to be learned from studying the past.
Like how to lead a civilization to extinction?
Let's keep going, shall we?
The Dementicate and the press triangle to preview. Where is it? Was it not in here? Oh, right here. The Dementicate and the Cataclysm. The Dementicate, the Forgotten Ones, those who roamed the lands of Umbra before Umbra even had a name. Time has been unkind to their legacies. Knowledge about their society is scant, and what writings have endured. The eroding sands of passing epochs. Okay, got it. Sorry, I'm tired and my eyes are hurting. Because I'm staring at screens. Watching, reading, typing, and now playing. Most of what survived are tales about their grand conquests, how they used their Mascherines to dominate the lands around them, how their empires swallowed and crashed over countless others, merciless in their expansion, devastating in their efficiency. So the Roman Empire, gotcha. Yeah, despite their seemingly unstoppable expansion, the Dementicate met their end, a little earlier than any would think natural. Scholars and historians have come to believe that the fall of the empire was sudden and severe. Not a single tale of sour days leading up to the end has been found. It was all greatness and prosperity, and then nothing. This has led them to believe that the fall of the Dementicate must have been precipitated by an apocalyptic event, catastrophic in scale, for the reach of the Dementicate brushed every corner of the continent, and then none of them. To this event, the Vigilance has given a name, the Cataclysm. In modernity, the Dementicate and the spectacles of their time are rarely discussed. The minds of the modern Ombrian are far too filled with thoughts, lusts even, for blood and power and politics, for them to hold any space to carry for the past. It is a pity, I'd say, for they'd not been so deaf to the echoes of the songs that had once been sung. They might have realized just how many answers to the current conflicts in this forgotten cradle of the city lay in the forgotten cradle of the city. Sorry. So we're going to go to that door now. Yep. Oh no. So this is the person. Okay. We had to find the other thing first, apparently.
He's gone.
Yep.
This must have been the scout the Cacciatore mentioned.
Wait. Something's not right. His face. It's frozen.
This wasn't done by the Kilgan.
A water brand, then?
No!
Uh-oh.
Mask runners.
Damn it.
Janet. I love you. I know, it's totally out of place, I know, but whatever. This is probably where Mascherines are located. Her room. Oh no.
Well,
Burning her
the
books.
Regenti was right after all. He's got quick friends.
Where is he?
Get them!
Hold your ground!
Oh, this is bad. Oh, she's still up, oddly enough.
Thanks.
That is a lesson I won't forget.
Damn it!
There.
Calden. Amadea, come on.
Oh, there goes all her books. That's... Fuck you for book burning. Which is weird because the watermarks, I'm amazed they're not submerging them.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Damn it!
I think he killed her. Oh, he's beating the snot out of her.
Tell me! Enough!
Oh, she's not dead. Oh, she's dead now.
Here we go.
Let's make them regret.
Oh. Oh, god damn it. I can't. Oh god damn it. Why are you all dying? Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. Jesus.
A welcome sight you are. I don't have much left. I'm gone.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh, a little rusty. Seems. Where is he? Damn it!
Oh, that's her? Jesus, I didn't realize that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's why I was really confused for a moment. Oh man. Alright. do I skip this? That's not how you do it.
Enough!
I mean, they're quick, but still.
H's. Here we go.
Oh, I somehow skipped it. I don't know what I did. I'm trying. Oh my gosh, they just die. And it's frustrating because I can't click on them. Can that enemy thing go away, please? Wow. I gotta do this every single time because yeah. Oh, wait, so she is doing dirt, even though I thought she... She's just not green. Okay. I think I hit R1 or L1
Damn it!
for the cutscene to cancel.
Tell me!
L2.
H's. Here we go. Brace yourself.
A welcome sight you are.
Hurt. Too much. Can't stand for much longer.
Oh, a little rusty, it seems.
Oh god, I'm almost dead too. Yep. He had 6 health. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. And it's not like I can save this. I should have done this before, but I didn't realize I screwed up. Oh, shit. Yes, please.
Where is he?
Where is she? I'm just... Oh, where is he?
Damn it.
Sorry, it's not she. I'm just assuming... I'm used to she because of Batman.
Ages. Here we go. So the storm begins.
Wounded!
Wow, you two are both dead? Lovely.
And I call myself the healer. Thanks.
That's the lesson I got.
I don't have much left.
God damn it, I pushed your head.
Please!
A welcome sight you are.
God damn, I'm gonna get hit. Oh shit, I died. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, no! It's at 9.
Can't stand for much longer.
Chance.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Not happening again.
Oh gosh, okay, lovely.
That's the lesson I won't forget.
God damn it, really? Okay.
And I call myself the healer. Thanks.
Oh. Curator. Silver trophy. So did you kill
Where
her?
is the Regenti?
Lady, deliver me.
Answer me.
She died.
Damn.
Why did you beat the snot out of her?
Here, look.
What is it?
Razitof's. I'm surprised it survived, considering what it went through.
How did you find this?
I thought I saw something moving in the rubble. A light or something. Turned out to be his journal. All's been charred save a single entry.
My instincts were right. Aechian Siun of the Air Nuarth was the time when the god of the Dementicate, Breog, gifted them with the artifacts, the Treror. With them, the Dementicate expanded. The evidence of what the artifacts allowed them to do is all around us. Mascherines. Their god allowed them, taught them how to create Mascherines, using the 3 artifacts. And I know how to find them. He actually did it.
He is
I
with
believe
them.
our agreement has come to an end.
That's it?
What? You expected me to follow you?
It's not about following me. This is a breakthrough, Amadea. The very fabric of the city will unravel because of this.
Then go. Be excited.
I thought you'd want to be part of it.
Goodbye, Inspettori.
She does not. Called in. Bitch slap you.
172. Tell me how I am supposed to explain our actions to the families of 172 of my people.
Null. We have spoken about this before.
It is not enough. Telling them that the lady has better plans for them is not damn near enough. Where were you? Where was the lady when the portiere assaulted the Quiet Order? Why did she not give us a sign? Why did you leave us?
The answers are beyond your comprehension. You must have faith, Null.
Then give it to me! Tell me why we are letting our people die.
We needed the Regenti. You were there when we took him. You were there when he told us about the Cleaver, about the girl.
And after we learn about that, you choose to send my people in such small numbers, just like the Conoscenza. You refuse to listen to my plea for sending more.
Have faith, Null.
I have had enough!
Why did the mask make you sound like that?
Converted a few of my people to your
Creepy.
religion, but you know that I still command their hearts. You have a day to make good on our bargain, Herald, or I will take my people and do it my way.
Well, I think no, you're gonna die, buddy. I guess not yet.
Why didn't he tell me?
Perhaps he intended to, but didn't get the chance.
Or he's with them.
We spent days, weeks even, in those stupid ruins. Why wasn't I informed?
Can't believe I trusted such a fool with something so...
Razitof wasn't a fool.
No? Then why is he now in the hands of rebel scum?
He found what you told him to find. More even.
So where are the answers?
What are your plans?
There's only one lead left.
The masked runners who have him.
They need to be contacted. A channel of communication needs to be set up.
And how are you intending to do that?
To Cicero Gavar of the Cavalli Fields, Hyacinth District. You have been summoned back to Ombre at the request of the Verone. Your exile will be revoked, and you will be granted a grand sum of 10,000 crescents, should you complete the business that awaits you. A pair of coach hands has been...
Get to your point.
The business was to find Razitof. I have found him. He is with the Masquerades.
20,000 if you bring him back.
Lucia has been working on a case involving the Masquerades. She should...
I will not accept this. You...
When my rats in the Cavalli Fields told me that you'd gotten familiar with the bottom of tankards, I pulled a few strings, cut a few trade routes, terminated a few breweries.
Why would you do that?
Because you're better than that. You're better than the drunkard I kept reading about in all the reports from the fields. And you're better than this coward who wants to turn in an investigation just because it suddenly involves going to the mask runners. Yes, you made a mistake. And yes, that mistake cost you your brother's life, nearly cost you yours, and has cost me my city. But it was a mistake. And we are not defined by our mistakes.
Cicero!
Let them burn. If I'm doing this, I'm not using some pathetic hand-me-downs. I'll make my own notes, thank you very much.
That's a weird way how they made you exit the door. I would have thought they would have made you like fade out. That would have been more, but whatever. That's just me on a gaming standpoint, on a gameplay standpoint, I guess. You laughed to make him be inspired. Now I don't have to pay him the 10,000 crescents. Fuck you. You too. That's not what I meant to click on. They're with me? Interesting. have been unkind to this man, more than necessary, and far more than his behavior has warranted. He travels with me, protects me in battle, well, and dies a whole lot, looks out for my interests, pulls more than his share of weight, and yet he asks for nothing in return except to stay to help find Razitof and for me to answer a few questions about myself. In return, I cast suspicions over him and shun his efforts at reaching out. Ages have I been away from civilization for so long that this is my response to hospitality. You haven't been away from civilization. You've been at breweries, taverns. There are people there. He still hides something. That much I am certain. But perhaps I have been wrong to treat him with such wintry temperament. Ombre, yeah, especially when you're talking about Amadea invidious being cold. Ombre is a cold city with frozen marrow, but that does not mean we should let the chill of its heart seep into our own. Had I not been so cold towards him, he wouldn't have beaten the snot out of the woman who would then got beaten into a pulp by the gigantic Fae, and we would have found where he is. Okay, anyway. After all that's happened, after all that we've discovered, it wasn't that much with her, but you know. Just saying, she was there for the tail end. I cannot say that I'm unsurprised at her departure. For a woman who claims to be invested in the histories of the past, it makes no sense that she would just take off like this. If she had other leads that she would be willing to pursue, then perhaps I would be less surprised, but so much of her work has been destroyed. Doesn't mean that she doesn't. Where else does she plan to go? What else does she plan to do? That is going to be more fulfilling or shows more promise than the leads that we have. We don't have a lot of leads other than needing to contact the mask runners. It is frustrating, truly, that such a great resource has left us. I know, less party members means lack of people for me to get beaten up more than me so that we don't get a party wipe. It sounds callous, indeed, that I would simply refer to her as such, but from the way she has behaved, I'd reckon that she'd be glad I'd chosen such a word. Oh, shut up. She's intentionally kept as much of her heart out of this as possible, and I'd respect that decision. Let her leave her heart out. But there must be some way to at least bring her heart back into this. Her head. Wow, okay. I was like, yeah, well, that didn't make sense. Her head back into this. Where's your hand at? Where's your hand at? Where's your hand at? Oh, was it under lore? What's his face? No. Do we not get... 2 points. I want the damn squirrel. Give me the magical squirrel. Windswarm. I choose you. Look, she gains points even when she's not in the party. That's fascinating. It really is. Oh, the upgrades are what I clicked on the pattern. I get it now. Ugh, that was confusing for a moment. Also, who's the last person who joins me? That's what I want to know. A mystery of mysteries. For shame. Am I just daft and I didn't see it? Oh, it was the first thing, that's why. There are accredita, and vamus tests. Within the registry, there are 2 tests that its members must suffer. That will determine which role in the organization they would be most suited for. These are the accredita and the vamus tests. The accredita comprises examinations that assess a candidate's knowledge in various fields, ranging from Umbra's history to the geopolitical climate of the Midnight Belt and slightly beyond, to calculus and mathematical reasoning. Well, I would love to do the first half of that, but when you get to calculus and mathematical reasoning, I can say F that noise. Learning about history and current geopolitical climate stuff is fascinating to me, but not math and science. I assume mathematical reasoning would venture into science. The vamus tests, on the other hand, assess a candidate's prowess with the Medea and efficiency in combat. Maybe with Medea, but not with combat. Yeah. I'll probably be a layperson. I mean, they have to have, unless the lay people in the city are the candidatori. I don't know. Those that score well in the former are often designated to the registry's research wing and join the ranks of the vigilists to become academics, while those that score better on the latter join the portieri, as I did, to train and become martial enforcers of the registry's will. Members that do well in neither of them are simply left at the bottom rungs of the hierarchy and perform the most menial tasks within the registry, often without even the privilege of a masquerine. Okay. So receptionist, doorman, host, yeah. Oh, the cart.
Where is the mariner?
Wow.
He wanted to go to the Hall of Song, sir. Asked us to take him there while you went inside.
Well, take us there, please. I should speak with him. And hopefully catch up with an old friend, too. Really, Ricardo? One of these days you're going to have to sort these seats out.
Is something bothering you, sir?
There are papers everywhere.
Papers?
My brother does like his notes messy, sir.
Well, take it from me. You could... Hang on. Now, what's this?
What is what?
History of Medea. Summarized points.
Oh, sir, you weren't supposed to find that. Please just...
Another one. Calculus. Quite a few formulae. These are rather small for notes, aren't they?
What, Ricardo, are you...
Making a cheat sheet?
What? Oh, no, you're not to... You're not going to report me, Inspettori, are you? I failed twice already.
Depends. If you can find me a place to stay for the night that's free from the mire of politics, well, I'll consider.
Really? Oh, well, all right then, sir. Prepare to be, freed of the mire of politics, I mean.
Shame.
One more thing, before you return.
Of course, sir.
If you would go back to the Cleaver and find Amadea. Red hair, tied into a braid. Wearing Dieci clothes. Shouldn't be too far from the ruins. Tell her or the registry, would like to speak to her.
Jesus, she just walked right through the cart. Kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Gosh, I want a cat so badly. I really want a cat. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh, I want a cat. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Meow, 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 meow. Oh gosh, there's too many cats. There's cats everywhere. Fuck dogs. No, no, dogs are fine. I just prefer cats. Also, I don't like letting dogs in and out of a house and having to go out and play. I mean, you play with cats, true, but, you know, cats get bored of you, and that's fine. Until they interrupt you on things, but, yeah. Jesus. People. Oh, there's two. Shoot. Shortly after the clearing of the Black Crib, what the fudge? The Vigilists, who were to become the songstresses of the city, decided to construct a monument to protect the tree that had been unearthed, and to provide a sanctuary of a sort for the troubled citizens of the country. Thus, the Hall of Songs was constructed, and today it serves as the house of the nation's legacies and a favorite place for uneasy souls to find solace. I wonder if this is also where the orphanage is located. I mean, I kind of looked a little bit when I was trying to find his name, and I was looking online on the wiki. They kind of mentioned something about it, so I'm assuming this is also where the orphanage is located for the kids. Oh, I was like New Begins. I'm like, the first canticle isn't new. Okay. The first canticle lasted for 12 mesura, 1 to 48 il, and ended shortly after the construction of Prima Campa during the first canticle. Umbra was principally a fishing village, with most of its residents living close to the shoreline. There were fewer fae the farther they were from the ruins, but they wished to stay close enough to Sierra Veda, for it was most abundant in Mascherines. Though the people of Ombre quickly discovered the power of the Mascherines, they did not understand them enough to embrace them. Salting wasn't understood, and there were many casualties and minds lost to the Mascherines. And also, we're not going to explain what that is until later, once you find that stupid piece of history for the codex. I guess that's painting the mask to make it a mask, or the Mascherine to make it a mask, or whatever. This created a great apprehension that surrounded the Mascherines, as well as respect for those willing to bear the burden of using them. Tales of the exiles who had somehow managed to survive in the dark beyond trickled back to Altamire, and after time enough of dealing with the oppressive and suffocating ways of the country, many Altamirians decided to immigrate to Ombre, sustaining the new nation's population. Soon enough, the fishing village had grown too full, and unwilling to push further into the cavern under the mountain and face the dangerous beasts that lay within, the people decided that they needed to establish another settlement that would provide them with more than simply fish. Prima Campa, the first of what was to be known as the Randagia, was founded, and the end of the first canticle was called for. Oh, God. At least there's no one talking. The second canticle lasted 18 mesura, 49 to 120 il, and is considered by some to be the most peaceful of the canticles. Life during the second canticle was simple and revolved mostly around architecture and feeding one's family. There were no wars with other nations and little strife within the country itself. The Randagia continued to expand as the city remained stagnant, and the relationship between the two was warm. They were, after all, part of the same country and believed that the other deserved as much as... they were all, after all, part of the... and that the and believed that the other deserved as much as they did. The portieri were established in order to protect the citizens, both of the Randagia and of the city, from Fae. The first two Medea, Medenza and Marabusto, were founded after the assaulting of the Valencio Ataran Vamus. Gosh dang. And training schools were set up to harness the power of the Medea. The nation was seeing progress, and its growth attracted the eye of its fatherland, Altamire. Bum bum bum. Tales of the success of Umbra did not stay within the silent stones that bordered the country. Word of the flourishing spread rampantly through the streets of Altamire, leading great many to question the will of their priests. For so long they'd been told that what lay in the dark beyond was a wasteland. There was no life there, and there could be no life there. Yet there the Ombrians were not only surviving, but thriving. There, though the Altamirian theocracy decried the heathen nation of Ombre, their words failed to settle the doubting hearts of their people, and the chief priests knew that action had to be taken. Kill, 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 kill. One of the more popular chief priests of Altamiri, Barovian Govelin, why is it kind of sounding like an Eastern European? Okay, was sent to Umbra under the guise of disillusionment. He proclaimed the greatness of Umbra and convinced the Umbrians that he'd seen the truth. The Altamirians were wrong. The Orian religion was a sham, and one day he assassinated the Verone, Ramus Dozola. Wait. So he just said all that so he can get close enough to kill the... Okay, got it. I was kind of confused for a moment, but okay, got it. I'm probably only confused because I'm tired. In response, the Ombrians executed Barovian, giving Altamire the window it was looking for. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Oh my gosh, stupid war. The rest of the priests in Altamire told their people that the heretics had murdered Barovian and, hiding under the flag of revenge, declared war upon Umbra. Thus, the March of Broken Songs began, and the second canticle was declared over war. Lovely. How many more of these? Jesus, this place is huge. I was about to say, can you walk over that? Because that would be kind of weird. I love you! There's the huge-ass tree. The singing tree. The singing tree was unearthed during the clearing of a set of ruins known as the Black Crib. Okay, that's where we get the Black Crib. Also, that's a huge tree. Just saying. Its branches were the first parts of the adventurers that hinted at its presence. Wait, what? Its branches were the first parts the adventurers saw that hinted at its presence, and which prompted further excavation. Oh, okay. When the tree was fully unearthed, what surprised the Vigilus the most wasn't the sheer size of the tree, though that was indeed impressive, but rather the fact that it was still alive. Oh, wait, so it was buried underground? I'm actually confused. Okay, how long it had been there, none can say for sure, but for the tree to have reached the size that it has, the Vigilus suspect it could perhaps have been around since the time of the Dimenticate. In the half-century or so it has been uncovered, the answers to the questions of its longevity still remain shrouded in mystery. 'Tis a mystery of mysteries. What the fuck are you? Whoa! Is that your hair, a mask, or some other head covering dress? Jesus. Okay. Songstresses. The songstresses of Ombre are the keepers of the city's soul, in charge of singing and storing the legacies of the Masquerada. The songstresses are the most venerated of all in the city, and are respected by all the colors of the Masquerada. I feel like they took part of this from the Azade, but a little bit.
Thank you, sisters. Orlana, will you please take the chime and place it where it belongs?
Mirabas?
Cicero?
It's been a while.
Oh, Cicero, it is you. Come here. I never thought. Why have you returned?
Business, I'm afraid. I cannot speak too much of it.
I understand. But here? Have you come to listen to some songs?
No. A friend of mine should be here. A mariner.
I believe I heard some of my songstresses speaking of one. He should be somewhere atop the singing tree.
I'll find him. Thank you, Mirabas.
Do. Okay. Vocifers and chimes. During the excavation of the Black Crib, the discovery of the artifacts that were to be called chimes and vocifers were unremarkable at first. The mechanical boxes that were the vocifers weren't simply misunderstood. They were considered aesthetically displeasing. I mean, a music box? No. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a comma, not a period. Having strange lines etched into its material that jarred when set against the curves that were so common within Ombric art forms. Eventually, however, when enough research had been conducted into the artifacts and the vigilists realized the chimes, when placed inside the vocifer, can hold and reproduce the songs that were sung to them, they changed Ombra. For the longest time, songs had meant so much to Ombrians. They were the epitome of what made them different from the Ultimerians, a central aspect of their identities, and when they realized that their songs could be preserved forever, the chimes were bestowed with a status so sacred it was almost as though they were revered. It was as if the Ombrians had developed a religion of their own, in their attempt to stay as far away from the fanatic piousness of the Ultimerians. Though the legacy system has no gods or pantheon, it is still taken incredibly seriously by Ombrians. Oh my goodness. Let me see my controller power. Okay, 2 pellets. There are few people in this world that my heart leaps at the thought of meeting, but Mirabas is one of them. She and I have a long history together, a history that began the night she saved my life. Oh, I suppose that seems to be a theme in these tales, people saving my life here and there, but I suppose in a city of death and shadows, one doesn't spend 3.5 decades, so he's 35 years old, okay, living in its streets without brushing death. To simply wait. Yes, Dark, you're right. Just stop questioning in your tired stupor. To simply refer to her as the blind leader of the songstresses is to do her a disservice. She is more than capable despite her blindness, and more than kind despite her place among the Masquerada. But to think that due to her possession of magnanimity, she is incapable of darker things is also foolish. Those who harbor such sentiments have yet to truly be welcome to Umbra. Power in the city, no matter its form, is never won with clean blades in her case. Or in clean blades, or in her case, untainted voice. Miraboss's history is long and not without complications. She wasn't always blind, and she wasn't always a songstress. She was a bard, who killed people. She was a nightingale. She doesn't often indulge in not the healing type. She doesn't often indulge in the telling of the two tales, and most in the city are too preoccupied with themselves to bother inquiring. But there are others in the city who, having nothing but time on their hands, have been tempted enough by curiosity to ask. When I'd first posed the questions to her about how she lost her sight and how she'd risen to her current position, I hadn't expected both questions to be answered in a single tale. Much less braced myself with the Odyssean narrative. Did you say Odyssean? Is it Odyssean or Odyssean? I don't know where the stress is on that word. Narrative that she then unleashed upon me. It's probably both, to be quite honest. It's freaking English. Well, technically it's not English, but whatever. It is a story far too long to recount in these pages. That's why there's a number 2 for her. But suffice to say, it contains great loves and great losses of all kinds. The convoluted dramatic weave that their entwining has created has never failed to astonish me. I believe even the greatest storytellers of the region would have to spend night after sleepless night in search of so tragic yet hopeful a muse as a seed to fabricate such a story. Perhaps one of these days, when all of this blows over, I shall encourage her to pen a book of it. I've thought of encouraging her to compose her soul song within its details, but I daren't let such a macabre suggestion leave my tongue. I'm not superstitious, but I know better than to tempt fate. Bum, bum, bum. All right, Mariner. Need to calm that. Oh. No. We're in the 8th canticle, right? Here's some more canticles to read. God damn it. Songs and legacies. Can I go up higher? Oh, this is also where we question and do philosophy. I get it. Also, not that they would, but, you know, being on the edge so high up, it's kind of daunting when you think about it. Oh, you can't go up any higher. Okay. Do I see you loop around up there? I'm curious. Oh, no, it'll be around the other way. So, well, let me wait. Do you come around walking on that side? It would be so cool if she did. She does! Oh my gosh! This game's amazing. It actually works. It's not like, I mean, granted, she probably is a time thing and she's gonna walk again. But the fact that they did that makes it all the better, in my opinion. Any talking over here? Nope. When the first left Altamire and established Umbra, the first thing he did Oh, okay. Okay. He did to distance his people from the past were to embrace what the Altamirian culture had considered heathen, the arts, and the aseptic Orient religion that Altamiri followed. The arts and outward displays of emotion were considered pathways to corruption. The human soul was intrinsically foul, and connecting with and expressing base desires and urges was only going to poison the minds of people. I mean, you can see that in a lot of different religions and other things, both sides. And then there's a medium in some other groups and religions and philosophies and whatnot. So, and nations and whatnot. So it makes sense. I mean, that's what this game is all based off of, is things in real life. I mean, obviously that's what most games are. Not all, but most. Or a kernel of parts of things and elaborated. I didn't finish that paragraph, and I thought I did because I'm tired. Display of emotion we consider pathways. Human soul was intrinsically foul, and connecting with expressing base desires and maybe I did. The minds of people. Well, whatever. You can finish reading it. When the nation was founded, however, there were no artisans of any sort, and so the simplest and perhaps most universal of all the arts was used as the base of this patronage of the arts, the art of songs. I guess I would say more music, but that's my opinion. The culture of Umbra has taken the fascination with songs to great extents. The thing closest to a religion that's to be found in the city is our belief in legacies. Every family of Masquerada has a legacy, songs stored in chimes that are hung upon the branches of the singing tree. Oh. The chimes of every family's legacy hang upon the same branch and allow the Masquerada to listen to the stories of his ancestors, reminding him of his familial duties and reinforcing the importance of the deeds he commits to in this life. To the Masquerada, who had once been Contadani, the concept of a legacy is less meaningful. They have no branch on the singing tree and no legacy to preserve. Oh, that's fucked up. I will admit, however, that the idea that you continue to live on after your death, even if only in song, has an appeal to it. That's so fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay. Dude.
I'm sorry.
A strange choice of greeting.
That mask runner. If I hadn't done what I did, maybe she wouldn't have died.
She wouldn't have been the first mask runner you've killed.
It's not about me. If she was still alive, maybe she could tell us where my brother is. Or where to find the artifacts.
You heard.
And learning how to create Mascherines again is huge, I know. But somehow, compared to finding my brother, I say that I'm scared for him. But in the end, it is I that undermines our progress to find him. Razitof is that much further away now.
5 years ago, I was put on an investigation that led me to discover that my brother had been siphoning Mascherines out of the Hall of Bearings. I didn't join him in the endeavor, obviously, but I let him go. When the registry found out, and word spread, the consensus at the time was that I had to be punished. Death by hanging was the easiest option, to remind the others what awaited them should they ever place their hearts above their duty. It was your brother that sacrificed much of his clout to negotiate the terms of my punishment. He managed to reduce it from a death sentence to one of exile. Your brother
also, when you think about it, heart is something that is supposed to be for Umbra.
Didn't know that.
We'll get him back, Calder.
You know.
On your Mariner's moon.
But anyway.
I promise that.
Thank you.
I realize I keep forgetting that I have laundry that needs to be hung up. If I continue, will it just continue me from here? Because honestly, I want to quit. Maybe when I exit here. Oh no, there's new ones. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Wrong button. Wrong button! Nope. The third canticle might be the shortest of the canticles, having lasted only 4 measura, 121 to 136 IL, but might well be considered the most impactful of them all. It was during the March of the Broken Songs that the Ombrians discovered their true potential, forced to defend themselves against the Altmerians, who with their... Sorry, I keep thinking of the Altmeri Dominion from Dragon Age. Anyway, who with a massive army outnumbered the Ombrians dozens to one. The people of Umber used the Mascherines in ways they'd never before considered, to kill in masses. Once the Ombrians began to accept the devastating power of the Mascherines, the tides began to turn, and during a major skirmish at Mirari's Valley, a group of Ombrians sacrificed themselves to collapse the mountain pass, sealing off the only passable route between Umbra and Altmeri, effectively ending the March of Broken Songs and signaling the end of the third canticle. So how do people from Altmeri get here now? Altmeri by sea? Maybe that's it. I don't know. The fourth canticle lasted for 12 measura, 137 to 184 IL. How long is a measura? I forget. All you have to do is subtract that and probably divide by 12, but I'm too tired to do that right now, folks. And if that's correct, wow, I could do math when I'm tired, sort of. Anyway. It was the period during which countries from across the Midnight Belt began noticing Umbra. Tales of powerful Mascherines spread through the lands and enticed curious foreigners who, though not yet in droves, came to the shores of Umbra to personally ascertain what the truth of the matter was. Needless to say, all who came were sufficiently awed and returned to their homelands to spread the word. Immigrants began coming to Umbra and guilds were established. The Altus Nubilis was founded in 145 IL, while the Luca Infinita was born around 150 IL. The Therolds arrived on Umbra's shores at this time as well, though no records can be found when exactly that happened. The sign that the Vigilists determined ended the canticle was an auction in which Sehol Therold's painting of his family crest, emerald serpents crossed against a block C, sold for a record-breaking number of crescents and established the arts as a proper source of revenue. Finally, the great artists that Umbra had dreamed of since its inception had arrived, and the canticle was brought to an end.
Calden?
Tides.
Who is that?
Calden!
Uh-oh.
Please, Orlana.
Every marshal that I've spoken to says that you knew him well.
Calden, who is this?
Inspectore. My name is Orlana Corvale, songstress of the Hall of Songs and sister of Jax's Corvale.
Orlana, do not involve the Inspectore, please.
I had once tried asking the registry for assistance, but they turned me aside. Perhaps you will be kinder.
Orlana, you must move on.
How? My brother is dead. and I know not why or how. And the only lead I have refuses to answer my questions.
Oh shit.
There is nothing to answer.
And so I approach an inspectore, who certainly could do a better job than I.
Cicero, we have no time for this.
Oh.
Let the inspector.
Jaxus is gone, and no amount of investigating is going to bring him back to the shores of life. He would want you to move on.
But please.
Orlana.
Calvin.
Oh, shit.
The shadow of my past.
Oh shit. He's not going to elaborate on this. Many in the city tend to think of the songstresses as insular and isolated from the world of the rest of oh my goodness, as insular and isolated from the world of the rest of the Masquerada. That's a lot of ofs. And sometimes reminders that they have histories that involve the other members of our society come as a surprise. What? You mean nuns can actually be part of the world? No. Such is the case with Orlana Corveil. She is not a songstress that I am familiar with, but evidently she shares some sort of history with Caldin that involved her brother, Jaxus Corveil. I am concerned to say the least. I hope this does not affect our investigation, but being as familiar with the movement of events in the city, I haven't got a very optimistic prognosis. Oh, my back. My achy breaky back. Okay. I'm sitting in one position for too long. I'm going to be standing for a position for a while because I'm going to have to fold that, hang up the laundry. Yeah, what's going on, Tamara? Or Tamara. Unless it's Tom. Not Tam. Dude. Oh, he's just with me. Okay. Alright. What's happening? Oh, there she is.
What is this
I just I noticed her. She blended in.
Greetings, even?
Stop wasting my time.
All right. I want you to be a part of this investigation.
What?
You have expertise that my team is lacking.
I want minimally 3 party members.
I can pay you 1,000 crescents.
You don't have that kind of money.
I will once I finish my job, with your help. Amadea, what is stopping you? Mascherines, the blood of the city. This is our chance to find out where they came from. For centuries, the histories of the land have been enigmatic. For the first time, that curtain is being lifted.
Fine.
Really?
Do you want me to back out now?
No. This is good. Thank you.
Now, where are we going?
Toth, found us a place yet?
Yes, we did.
We think you'd be most pleased with it, sir.
Well, let's hope you're right.
No one's walking through the cart at that moment, which made me happy. No, kitty! Watch out! Okay. Oh.
So, what fruits have your search yielded?
It's a place called the Estiguary, sir.
Is it crowded?
Not at all, sir. In fact, the place is practically barren, save the people who own it.
The owner said the war's done a toll, but he's more than willing to house us for the night. For as long as we want, in fact.
Generous. How much is he asking?
He said it depends on who we bring back.
Uh-oh.
Of course he did. I wouldn't put my trust in anyone who didn't hold a bargain.
I'm glad you think so, sir. We're just arriving.
That was quick. This sounds like a good stopping point. The Estiguary, whatever.
Tides. That's...
beautiful.
All right, Ricardo. I hereby promise never to rat you out.
Just be better.
We'll go in and
study
tell
harder.
that you're here. We'll be right back.
I don't understand. This is too beautiful to be so... empty.
The owner was telling us that the people of the city forgot about it ever since the war started. In the first year of the war, The road that led here was frequented by masked runners.
Makes sense that people stopped coming.
Yeah.
What a pity.
I'm not shedding any tears. The more space we have to ourselves, the better, I say.
Also, how are they keeping everything... Does it rain a lot? Because
He's ready for you, sir.
how's everything... That was quick. But how is everything fine here? But okay. We're going to end it here, folks. So, this has been DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage here on PSN. I don't know why it drops like that every time. It's weird. And this has once again been Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. With me having to try to pronounce everything and failing miserably because... Yep. I could also play this without reading everything, but you know, where's the joy of hearing someone fluff up words and language? Yeah. Anywho, I hope you all have a very good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. We're going to have a 3-day delay, not 2, until Monday night, Tuesday night, when I play again. But yeah, and you all have a very good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks, and goodbye.